All right, guys. So good afternoon, good morning, or good night. You're here with me, Sade, with a weekly general soul reading for this week. If it seems like I'm rushing, I am, because my phone has been giving me trouble all day when it comes to space. You know, these phones, I don't even believe they put the amount of space on the phones anymore, like on the back of the phone like they used to, because it literally keeps reducing, even though I have almost nothing on my phone other than what I normally have, but a little less now because I'm constantly deleting. But anyway, I'm pretty much going to get straight into the reading. I may say he, she when it comes to divine masculines and divine feminines, but understand that genders do not matter. So I asked Spirit, I already have the spread pulled out because, again, I recorded this at least 8 to 10 times, not kidding. So if I look frustrated, frazzled, and exhausted, I am. But yeah, I really wanted to get this reading out to you guys because I feel like it's so important for this week. And honestly, this reading in particular ended up being about divine masculines and divine masculine energy. I say it that way because, like I said, gender doesn't matter. You can be a female and be more so into your divine masculine energy. Or your divine masculine energy is just out of balance, which is what this reading is about. This was technically the first card that came out, and this says higher power, which is the number 4. And as you can see, the number 4 is also about balance and stability. So, and I see this card as the divine card within this deck in particular, which is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. So yeah, to me, with that card coming out first, it was like Spirit wanted to say something. So this card was the next card that came out when I went to pull the first row out of this deck. And this is Temperance. If you can see it, this is Temperance. And as you can see, she has two cups that she's like swishing a solution back and forth in order to get the same amount of each solution in each cup balance. Next card I got was the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords, the King of Swords, the 7 of Cups, then the 2 of Swords. I would show it to you guys, but like I said, I don't know how much time I'm working with before this thing tries to delete my video again. So with that line of with this first line of cards, I got that the masculines are currently really in their heads right now, and there's some sort of blockage happening, and there's emotional confusion about a situation that either about a situation, or there's just like there's no balance between the head and the heart right now. There's no balance between the mind and the emotions right now, the logic and the emotions. And I noticed that another thing I noticed within that first line was the fact that the only emotion that was in that first line was the 7 of Cups, which is confusion. This could be about a situation, but to me, it's just about imbalance, major imbalance, and the fact that you are not giving any attention. This is the 2 of Swords. You are not giving any attention to your feminine side masculines. You're not really giving attention to your emotions. And then the next line was the 5 of Swords, the King of Swords again, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Cups, and the Tower. The first card was 5 of Swords. There's a battle. There's a mental battle going on. Again, this is like a tug of war between the head and the heart, an imbalance. And the fact that I got the King of Cups and the King of Swords, again, there's an imbalance between the mind and the heart. Excuse me. Oh yeah. And then we have the Tower here. To me, in this case, the Tower had to do with a break. Like there's so much imbalance right now that in your perspective, it seems like how should I say it? Like there's a breaking down, like like things are falling apart mentally for you, you know, like it's because you're so used to using your logic masculines, whatever you're trying to use your logic for when it comes to your guidance that you're receiving, when it comes to balance and masculine and feminine energies and all this stuff, using logic with this guidance is not working for you, and it's not meant to work. you know, because human logic is not meant to be used in everything. It's necessary in general, but it's not necessary in certain cases, like miracles, magical happenings, like things aligning for you in what seems to be a magical way, right? I'm saying that for a reason. And what's it called? Let's see. Like I said, with that King of Cups and King of Swords, there's just a big tug of war. There's no harmony between your mind and your heart, which is absolutely necessary right now. I'm gonna make a separate video as to why that's necessary, and how to get into balance is grounding work. For example, meditation, writing in your journal, taking a walk outside, dance, physical movement, or just when you're hanging out with others or by yourself, being in that present moment rather than being somewhere physically and your mind is somewhere else. All right. The next thing that I got in the last row was go the distance. This is about persevering through this journey, this guidance that you're receiving from spirit right now. Okay. You're being told to venture within yourself, deep down within yourself. Go within your emotions. Examine your emotions. The things that have been needing healing, that you've been putting off. Right now, or your perspective has been for a long time that your emotions are what's slowing you down. Your emotions are what set you back. You know, whether it be love, pain, anger, whatever. You know, so you've caused somewhat of a numbness or built up a wall to your emotions. But you need to break down that wall and dig deep within yourself, okay? That's your guidance right now, because you're being prepared. That's the next card that came up. This is poised. You're being prepared for this new beginning, masculines. This is abundance. The thing that it says in inflow, the inflow of abundance. You're this abundance, this new beginning in your physical world is meant for you. This is not only abundance in your finances. This is abundance in the self-love that you have, that you're meant to have for yourself, the way you see yourself. Abundance in love, general love, and soul connection love, that you soul connection that you make with another soul. The next card that I got was orphaned. Okay, this is why I said that. There is necessary healing that needs to happen. And this has to, again, do with you going within yourself. Okay, it all ties together. You know, you have to go within yourself in order to see what needs healing. And this could have been something that happened to you a long time ago. This is the feeling of being abandoned, left out in the cold. So to me, this has to do with childhood. It could have to do with something in relationships, like you may have felt left out in the cold in a past relationship. But to me, I see childhood in this, because the next card I got was by the book. And you see a family here. This is family. And there's like a little baby elephant here. I don't know if this one is a parent, but this is definitely a parent. So, and this card in particular is about understanding. Understanding that people, I'm giving you the definition of this card in particular, but I'll also say what it is in this situation. But this card in particular is about understanding that people have gone through certain experiences and have a certain background that has caused them to see things a certain way and to react, respond, and be a certain way. And they have to go through certain lessons on their own individual journey in order to reemerge and rebuild themselves and relearn themselves, learn the truth about themselves. This, in this case, this is for you. You have to have this understanding for yourself. Understand that, okay, you've been through certain things that have caused you to solely use your logic, that have caused you to perceive things a certain way, and they can only be that way. Caused you to have such control in certain situations. That's also this King of Swords energy, control. So to have control, feel like you need control in certain situations. Otherwise, you know, everything's just out of order for you. It's just, you know, it's just like unstable for you. But it's not meant to be that way. Stability starts within. You have to go within yourself. You have to heal this pain that you have. You can't keep ignoring, or you can, but you won't move as quickly as you think you're moving right now, ignoring it. Okay? Resisting this guidance that you've been receiving, like I said, you've been putting your emotions on the back burner, thinking that that's what's slowing you down, or that's what slows you down. But you need to change your perspective. This was the next card that came up, the observer. seeing things through a new eye, seeing things through in a new light, in a new perspective, in a new way. And once you heal, once you go within yourself and allow this to happen, that's how you gain this new perspective. Allow a breaking down to happen. You think that things are not happening the way they should. You think that things are not moving the way they should, but it is. You need to take this guidance from spirit, okay? A higher power is reaching out to you. Your angelic guides, your ancestors, your spirit is reaching out to you to do this necessary work. And it's so necessary because it's preparing you, masculines. It's preparing you right now. Even my masculine energy was out of whack 2 weeks ago. I had to write down in my journal. I do a lot of writing, and this is just a form of grounding, one form of grounding that I chose. My guidance was to sit down, be still, and it wasn't necessarily to write. That's something I chose to do or was guided to do. But, my guidance was to sit down, to sit down and be still. I kept thinking I had to do things. I had to do this. I have to do that. I'm late for this. And, I just had to sit down and just be in the present moment. I had to meditate. I had to align myself. And part of my alignment was being in my journal and making a daily schedule for myself. Yoga, meditation, working out, getting my body right, feeling good about myself. All of this had to do with my masculine energy being in balance with my feminine energy. But masculines, you're being guided to go within your feminine energy to balance it out with your masculine energy. Your masculine energy is too it has too much weight on it right now, and it's throwing you out of whack. Like, it's causing this emotional confusion or feeling like you have emotional confusion. But your body and your mind, your spirit, God, Holy Spirit, your angelic guides are calling for you to just allow yourself to balance out. Allowing your emotions, your masculine and feminine energies to temper out, okay? See things from a new light. All of this flows together, okay? And then I got serendipity with this. And this card actually in the book says, let me try to hurry up and grab it. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Oh, you have no idea how many times I have recorded this. 68, I remember what page it was. Okay. The first thing says, opportunity allied with readiness. Opportunity allied with readiness. Your opportunities, your new beginnings, the things that you desire, the things that you have been working so hard for, is allied with your readiness. But this readiness, you being ready, this preparation happens through you following the guidance that you're receiving from spirit to go within and heal. Okay? Go within and understand yourself. Okay? Understand that you need this healing. And then the other card I got with the second line was the Ace of Cups. And in this case, the Ace of Cups is about loving yourself, learning that you need to love yourself. Let me move this. Learning that you need to love yourself. And to do this, you need to balance yourself out. Balance your masculine and feminine energies out. Just balance is so important right now. It's just coming through so strongly. And stop ignoring your emotions. Okay? I'm about to close this reading out, but I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything for you guys. I don't think so. So masculines, like I said, your message here is balance. That's the overall energy for the week. To find ways to balance your energies out, your mind and your heart, and so that you can make balanced decisions, okay? To invite these, allow a inflow of this abundance, inflow of this new beginning, all right? Let's see. That's pretty much it. I love you guys. Like I said, it's crazy. This reading is a general reading, and it was pointed pretty much directly to masculine energy and to divine masculine. So if you feel out of whack, that this is your message, all right? I love you guys. I'm going to put some information down below for personal readings. But if you have any questions, just let me know. You have a wonderful rest of the day, morning, night. That's all. All right. Bye-bye.